Hi guys, this is Rob McCaffrey from Valencia College. My focus on the workplace for summer 2017 is being done at LMG LLC. That is a huge live event media production company. So anything that you see, think Super Bowl halftime show, right? Anything that's got projectors, cameras, lighting, audio equipment. LMG is a company that kind of supports these things worldwide, either as a touring company, or as an installation company, or as a live event support company. And we're on the one of the main warehouse floors here, where we see a lot of the cases, the traveling cases for the equipment that they send out. I'm just going to take you around and show you some of the different areas that I am working in during this focus on the workplace. All right, so now I am standing in what's known as the demo room. The lighting is going to get bad here in a second as I turn around, but when a show is being created, one of the things that very often has to happen is that equipment needs to be moved into a space and set up and tested. Sometimes there are new things going on that you need to make sure work before you send them out to a client. And so we've got basically a huge studio space here. You see the truss, see some of the travel cases that are getting ready to go out to a show. And you see some of the setups that we're doing here as we're troubleshooting why a certain piece of equipment doesn't work, or in more interesting setups, trying something that's brand new and just making sure that it works. So one of the interesting things that happens when you're on a professional internship is that you run into real Valencia interns, like my student Chelsea.
Hi.
What have you been doing here this summer?
I have been doing all sorts of things ranging from lighting, video, audio, to new media. Right now, I'm in new media, messing around with these message boards.
These are upright LCD panels, and she's currently converting some media right now to see if it will play on the panels, and doing what's called QC, or quality control. And again, that's part of the process of making sure that the equipment works correctly before it gets sent out on show. Another cool thing that's going on is that since LMG is an installation company as well, and since they do so much work for Valencia, I get to see all of these people that are building the racks for the new building on East Campus. It's cool. Although it did not help out with the installation crew, I did get a chance to build some of the carts that go out on live events. Another thing that happens on a weekly basis is what's called COIL, or continuing education classes. So you can see today we are doing that bright LCD wall in the background, and this is one of the ways that they train interns and train employees that have been here a while.
One of the other things that happens in Focus on the Workplace is the scope of the equipment that you are dealing with. This is a camera lens, a $44,000 camera lens.
Alright, so the challenge today is to put this into this, along with a transmitter, and to do it in a way that it can be thrown around a concert and not overheat and not break. Alright, that is the rough model. Probably cannot do it with cardboard in the final iteration, but that might be the basis for something that we 3D print, or maybe make out of something more durable, like 5-inch PVC coupling, with some foam for impact absorption. Today I'm sitting with a media server. This is one of the things that I specifically wanted to learn this particular semester, and it's got an interface which is very similar to the motion graphics interfaces that we use in digital media currently, but the purpose is slightly different. And the purpose for this particular one is to be able to control multiple computers going out to multiple monitors at once. A lot of what we do currently in digital media is a single output monitor, right? You might pre-visualize things going to different monitors, but then export a specific piece of media for each monitor that you're planning. Whereas a system like this, you're allowed kind of on the fly to identify what your different monitors are. Doesn't care if they're on their side, doesn't care if they're a strange shape, doesn't care if they're not even rectangular. And through the process of the interface, send the signal to multiple monitors at once. So it's pretty cool stuff, and it's cool seeing what's similar and what's different. And very often it's just seeing the application and that allows you to kind of grab onto all of the things that you already know about it. So although this was mystifying when I sat down, as soon as I see what the signal flow is and how it's working and how it's identifying the screens, the timeline-based stuff that's down here is totally familiar to me. All right, so you saw the cardboard models. This is now the actual PVC piece that goes in. Worked with a couple of other guys to get it working correct, and now we're going to paint. All right, so this is a setup for InfoComm. They'll have people come from the InfoComm conference to the actual LMG buildings to check out some of the show technology that LMG offers. You may remember that James May and I, about a year ago, tried to win a clear LED screen, what's called OLED. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a window, but it's also a television. So you guys are trying to playing Bugs Bunny as part of the test. All right, so here is a final example of a finished show. We're in a studio. We've got projectors, we've got movable lighting, several LED screens, and then items just set up for display. There's our message boards, our media servers, all those little blinking lights behind me. That is the show setup. That was an empty spot of the studio, and they've got a video switcher, media playback, screen manager, record station, graphic art station, all ready to feed the different screens and feed the different recorders that make up this particular live event. There we go. Go throw, toss cam, complete, ready for concert. And I'll be interested to hear whether or not it works as far as the overheating problem. This is the last day of the Focus on the Workplace internship for me, so we're going to hang out at InfoComm at the Orange County Convention Center, which is one of the hugest gatherings of technology of the type that companies like LMG use. So it should be a lot of fun, kind of like Christmas in summer. Well, that's it for the video journaling of my time this summer at Focus on the Workplace. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that although this has been done primarily alone, I have spent a lot of time with the people here who are very generous with their time and their knowledge, and want to help our students out as much as we do. So hope that was helpful in giving you guys a taste of what a Focus on the Workplace is like. And I hope you have a good experience if you try it out.